Hey, Tanner.
Hi, ladies. Nice to meet you.
Tell us about your project.
We are opening our second boutique basketball skills training facility here in Salt Lake City.
Ooh, that's cool.
We've already kind of soft opened, but we haven't done any design. I'd really love your inspiration on how we can fill this space.
It looks like a fun blank slate.
I want to do a big grand opening in around a month.
So we need you to come up with some inspiration images so that we know what kind of feel and look that you want. Brittany and I can come check it out, and we can bring our custom furniture designer, Nick, and come up with a game plan, you know?
Okay, that'd be amazing.
This is my best friend, Annie Hawkins.
And this is my best friend, Brittany Baker. Come on in!
And we have a design and renovation business in Salt Lake City.
What? We take people's inspiration and see how can we accomplish that.
Cheers.
We can find something that looks pretty high-end, but if it's in your budget.
This makes it feel like a fancy hotel. We do elevated designs, but more affordable and on time.
Our wheels are turning already, and we're excited.
Oh, nuh-uh.
This is what I was looking for.
Are you kidding me? It does not even look like the same space.
I love it so much.
Are you excited to see my shooting skills?
I mean, if you had them.
Today, Annie and I are at Lace 'em Up, a basketball facility. It's more of a commercial property than what we're used to, which is more residential renovations, but we're excited because we love sports and showing people how they can incorporate some of these ideas in their homes as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Annie with the soccer skills.
So, Tanner, we want you to meet Nick.
Hey, Nick.
How's it going?
He makes custom furniture.
We brought Nick along with us today because we knew that there was going to be some customization.
We bring him all these ideas, and he just makes them happen.
I try.
Awesome.
This place is massive. It literally echoed.
I met Annie and Brittany through Annie's sister, Sarah. Lace 'em Up started 13 years ago. I was coaching basketball, and I was wondering, how do I make a better basketball player? Programs are out there, and I couldn't find anything. So I decided, why not me? So we started working with youth players, and now we're able to work with NBA champions.
What about middle-aged women players?
Absolutely. If that's your dream, let's go after it.
Let's go, girl.
All right, yes. Amazing. Okay.
So, I know you have a vision for this space. How can we help you create that vision?
Okay, so this space is not super inviting yet. Concrete walls,
Right.
white paint everywhere. I need to create just that premier elite training facility.
Yeah.
This is like our entryway.
All right, we gave you some homework. Do you have any visuals for your inspiration of this space?
So I have some ideas here on
Awesome.
my tablet. As you walk through the door, this is going to be the first thing you see right here. So this is the statement piece.
Yeah, I would say if I was to walk in right now, I wouldn't know where I was at.
Right.
So this is a photo I found of these floating basketballs that I really like.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think using real basketballs to create a 3D mural is such a cool idea.
It lets you know this is a basketball training
Yeah.
facility.
Hanging it from the ceiling is going to be really tough because they're so high. Creating that depth on this wall, I think, is something we could do.
That would be really cool. Okay, so this is massive. So kind of my vision for it would be that we have a lounge area where you'd be able to hang out. I have some retail spot that I really need help with. I have this big giant wall. Then I have more space over here where I'm envisioning like you could have a post-training area that you could sit down with athletes to have conversations about how it went.
Cool.
I have an idea for like a big wraparound couch. I found this old school retro couch that I really think brings like a hip hop vibe, but also it could fit an entire basketball team. If an NBA player brings all his friends and family with him.
Ooh, entourage moment.
Yes. And then this wall, we need some sort of art that like brings more color into it.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
So my envision here would be you could sit with a player and talk to them in a podcast setting. Here's this picture I found on the internet of like a table and two chairs. It's super simple. After training, just sit with a player and talk about how their training experience was.
Making one big space, 3 different areas is going to be a challenge. So how do you make them feel separate?
Okay, here we are.
Another white wall.
This is where we need to create an NBA-style locker room wall where players could come in, store things, and just really set the tone before they lace them up. Lace them up right here and head to the court. So here's kind of my inspiration. Somewhere where you can sit and take your shoes off and then lace them back up. And then definitely want to have like locker space, but something that's high end.
And the lockers will be made of?
I'm thinking high end wood can make it look like the retail spot.
Nick, do you think that's doable?
Yeah, I like the idea. I think it's doable. How wide are you thinking? Because this is like a walkway.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't have it coming way out or else you're going to be diverting people. And getting the proportions right will be a challenge, but I think it's more aesthetically a challenge.
Okay, where are the lockers?
Yes.
Your lockers are not going to be this gorgeous, so just...
It's got to be highly functional, and it's going to get a lot of wear and tear, so then it's got to also look really expensive.
I think we really understand your vision.
Definitely feel so excited about this. It's sports, that's what we love. What is your time frame? What is your budget?
I mean, we already have people coming scheduled, so I'm thinking 4 weeks.
Okay.
Budget-wise, $15,000.
Okay, that is definitely a challenge for everything we want to accomplish out there.
We're so excited. Let's get buckets.
Get buckets.
Oh, let's go next.
Oh. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, gosh.
I'm ready.
Thanks, Tanner. Annie and I have had a few days to knock out the design plans for Lace 'Em Up. We ran them by Tanner, and he gave an enthusiastic green light.
Starting with the entryway, we really want it to be an impactful first impression. We're thinking a basketball installation with basketballs on the wall that kind of frame out a really cool piece of artwork in the middle that can be switched out. In the lobby area, we'll go with a huge, comfy, modular couch that's a statement piece. A light-colored coffee table and side tables will stand out against the dark floor. Then for the big wall, we're thinking a massive abstract mural that brings together all the bold colors and Lace 'Em Up's branding.
The retail wall just needs Nick to lower it and add more compartments to draw in customers.
In the post-training area, we need to distinguish the space with a fun patterned rug.
And we want a couple of playful chairs. For the locker wall, we need Nick to build it out of a wood that matches the retail shelves. And then we have this idea to have the bench built inside of it.
We may need our friend Roni's help to pull off this mural.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
All right, guys. I went and picked up all the pre-finished Baltic birch that the other shelf on the wall was. The lockers themselves want to be 15 wide by 24 high. And I'm going to go start cutting.
Here we go!
The nice thing about this Baltic birch is that it's just ultra durable. So you're starting to see in a lot of like little coffee shops. A great use for the house would be like that mud room that you come into, or like that bench that your kids crawl all over, or pretty much anything that you need that's bulletproof in the house. This is a great option. All right, one side of the locker done. On to the next.
Now introducing Roni
Look at that footwork.
I know Annie since 2001 when we was both freshman year in college. And I met Brittany 6 years ago. Annie and Brittany brought me in because I played 10 years in the NBA and my art background. Over the last 5 years, I was able to create my own artistic residency, and I want to be able to share my experience, my expertise. Yeah.
So our client wants to make this a high elite level training center. Like he wants you to feel something when you come in.
Yep.
So this is like the community space with this big wall. This is going to be an art piece. It'll be colorful. We're going to use paint,
Love it.
fabric,
Love it.
and you to help us.
Sure. I'm here for that.
Exactly.
We initially reached out to him to try to get some suggestions for things that we could include in the mural. He loved seeing the design that we went with, and he also really wanted to be here to help put it together. Okay, so this is the abstract art piece we designed.
Oh, wow.
So each panel kind of has a different artwork on it. Sneaker, basketball hoop with a net, and the NBA championship trophy.
If I were to see that every day, it would definitely add some joyfulness on a daily basis.
So our budget is really tight, and something like this would actually cost well above $7,000.
Okay.
There's no way we could do that in this budget, and so this is kind of where we shine.
Yeah.
All right,
Us three.
let's get to work for Tanner.
Okay, he's ready.
He's ready. Okay, half of this needs to be black, half of this needs to be blue.
Cool.
I'm so proud of this art that we designed for the wall. A mural of this size is something we've never done before. It's one of the first things people are going to see when they walk in, and we really want it to be such a good first impression. We can start on the shapes.
As a professional athlete, being able to feel comfortable in an environment where you can be yourself is important, and I think that's what art is all about. Art can inspire you, and we all want to be inspired. Is it kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom. You guys making this look so cool, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay, so we need to go find a couch.
Ooh.
And we are 5'5". So if you could come with us to test out couches
Yeah.
and tell us which one we all feel comfortable
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
that would
It has to be
amazing.
soft
Okay.
and somewhat wide so it can fit my elbows, you know? Let's go. Come on.
We need to go find a couch. So we are gonna take a break from making this mural.
It looks like a lot of couches, ladies.
We gotta find something that almost matches our art, a cool shape. Let's
Yeah.
find something that is bright, maybe.
Yeah. So you want like a vibe couch.
Yes.
Yes.
So after you're done practicing your jump shot and your moves,
That's right.
you can be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we should try that one on the left.
Okay.
First, it's almost an L shape,
I like
It
how
does.
soft it is. It's very
right?
comfortable.
Oof.
But I feel like the color's too neutral. Like we need something to
Yeah.
pop.
You're right. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
From your viewpoint, where are we going
Yeah,
next?
bird's eye view.
Straight. It looks like the basketball colors, right?
It does look like a basketball. Leather,
Yep.
orange. I like that it has color. Like this orange,
Yeah.
I feel like is really close to that fabric color we
Yes.
had that's gonna be up on the wall.
Yeah.
Do you like this material for a couch?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I would feel like if I just got out of practice and I was sweating a little bit,
Yeah.
I would stick. Great sound effect. All right, come on, let's go. Come on,
Okay,
come
let's
on.
do it.
Oh, wait a minute. What about that one, though?
Oh, loungy.
From the outside looking in, I can fit
At least.
6 people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
7 people.
Wait, look how big you're smiling.
It's almost like calling my name. Rory.
Love the shape.
Yeah.
These lines kind of make it feel unique.
Yep.
I like
okay.
there's no legs, which I
Yeah.
think is interesting.
Definitely.
Ultra modern, but the color's a little hard for me.
So which color are we going for?
Tanner's brand colors are red, black, white.
Yeah.
Correct?
Okay.
So if we could get this in red, we're
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. We picked the one that was the most unique and would fit perfect into the foyer.
Do you need these colors?
We need red.
Okay. What is your time frame?
4 weeks.
I'm pretty sure we can make it happen.
Thank you, Bailey. Amazing.
Am I gonna have to carry it though?
This
We
is
got
a
it. We got you.
one-stop shop.
We've got it.
Thank you.
Woo! Nikki!
Wow.
This is nice. Like Christmas morning. Saint Nick, that's what we like to call him.
One of the bigger challenges of this entire project has to be the lockers because they need to match what's already here and look and feel like they're high end.
There we go.
And we definitely think Nick nailed it. Wow. Awesome.
Ooh, Nick.
That's so pretty.
This is everything I dreamed and more.
Great.
The locker doors are soft close, which is a high-end feature, and the bench in the middle also gives it that NBA locker room feel that Tanner wanted. And Nick built this out of Baltic birchwood, which is actually a really affordable wood. Huge cost saving, but it looks great because it ties into everything that's existing. Like that adds so much substance to everything.
I call this Locker de Baltic. Doesn't that make it sound expensive?
Yes. All right, so last night we finished wrapping the abstract shapes for the art installation, and we are so thankful to Roni for helping kickstart all of that. So today we are
Taping. Just in case.
yeah, We want this to have a lot of longevity.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
DIY magic right here.
All right, now all we need to do is put them on the wall. Mama like. One is of a sneaker, the other is a ball and a basket, and lastly, the NBA championship trophy.
Or it's whatever you see when you look at it.
Yeah, but hopefully it's basketball related. What do you think? You love it?
Love.
Wow. Now we have to put all the shapes on there. We got cardboard, masonite, paint, and fabric.
Anyone can do this in your home. If you're on a tight budget and you just want to add a personal touch to your wall, this is an inexpensive way to do that. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease. Yeah.
All right, so we just have one project to go.
Yep.
And Nick is going to be finishing the merchandising shelving, like lowering it and doing all the things we need to make it more like accessible. And then we're gonna ball out in the meantime.
In a good way.
Yeah. So Tanner wanted a big piece of art right here, right when you walk in. And we wanted to make it so that you're gonna see this outside and you know you're coming in to a basketball gym. We're using all these different colored basketballs. It's really dimensional.
This is something anyone can do. You can take any object that you really like, whether it's records or a sports object or something, and it's a really affordable way to create art in your home. Still there.
All right, Jess, high fives. Woo! Nice. All right. Day has arrived.
We are getting a couch delivered.
Really excited. That means the end is near of this project. And
Next week is going to be the week because all of the rugs, the chairs, the podcast equipment will all be delivered. So we'll be able to just go.
it's on. What do you think? Do you need a product tester in your life? We got one. So everything has been delivered, but yesterday, Annie found
a candies machine. It's like from the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's going to bring a lot of character to this area. It's definitely more like an art piece.
And we wanted to put some tie-dye socks in it.
We don't want it to be like a living room because it's not. It is a b-ball place.
Welcome.
As far as our budget, we already spent $10,000 on the couch and lockers.
But by taking our projects on ourselves, a little DIY, we're feeling good about Tanner's budget.
And now we have a couple of staging items left to place and we're done. Then it's game on and we can finally show Tanner this new space. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I don't know if I've been this excited for a reveal. Just because it's like so my style.
Basketballs is your style?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I'm nervous because we've never done something like this before. Does that look good?
Yeah.
He's
here.
here.
Let's go.
Does this look okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Come
okay,
on.
okay.
Today we are at Lace 'em Up. We are about to show Tanner all the hard work that we've put into this place, and this has been one of the most exciting projects that I've done. It's been a huge challenge for us to do a commercial space versus all the houses we've been doing.
Which is really nice because we need these creative challenges to move our design thinking forward. Hey!
Hi!
Whoa, are you ready for training?
Always.
Are you excited?
Beyond.
Have you peeked at all?
No.
Not even on the cameras? You haven't watched us do
No, I haven't
anything?
peeked at all.
Shake on that.
Shake on that.
Okay, let's do it.
Hopefully your jaw drops.
Holy cow. Let's go. This is what I was looking for. This is it. The colorful balls. Oh my gosh, this is it. Can I dribble this?
They are a little less inflated, so they'll sit.
Your inspiration picture was kind of the classic basketball, right?
Yeah.
But this brand, like, they just make it so colorful. It's artwork. You want to sit here and look at each one.
This is like electric. It's inspiring. You can see it from outside because it's so bright, and it's just like a calling card.
I mean, this is like a full court shot, swish. You swished it. I'm so excited to see more.
Here is your podcast spot.
This is what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh my gosh. Can I first just say I love the design of these chairs? Like, these are so cool. I gotta check it out.
And they're very comfy.
Yeah.
Where am I going to sit?
Oh, well, it's a big enough chair because we made it for NBA players to sit
For
in as
big
well.
players.
Yeah.
The circular rug is really cool. It like really sets this space apart.
So Annie found something really different.
I was about to ask.
1950s, 1960s candy machine.
Oh my gosh.
We found this on an online marketplace. Put some tie-dye socks in it.
I love it.
It doesn't work, really. But it
That's
looks
okay.
good.
Ta-da!
I love it. I love it. This is where I want to hang out all the time. This is cool. I gotta sit.
Yeah,
I gotta check it out.
Try it out. Look how many people it fits.
1,
2,
that's 3.
3. I'm still going. 5.
Five.
I'm so, whoa,
6.
6. And then if you need 2 more people, 10.
Well, you got 11.
The coach.
The coach.
So we saw your inspiration pictures, like a very modern, similar look to this, like an orange couch.
Yeah.
But we were like, your brand colors are red, white, and black. How do we bring color in that fits what your brand is, right?
Yeah.
Because what you want is you want people to come into a space and know they're at Lace 'em Up without seeing like Lace 'em Up everywhere.
This is it. This is the lounge I was looking for.
Well, perfect. This visually is another art piece. You had this configured completely different.
Completely different.
We brought it down a lot so that you could reach things because
Yeah.
some of us are not 7'1".
No.
And we added a couple storage spaces for you.
Very cool.
When you have a merch area, to bring more elements into it than just your merch actually makes people want to look at it more, right?
Yeah.
So you have like this rim, we've got some art, we bring some plants in here, and I think what it does is it draws people over here to look at it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, this t-shirt's really cool.
Yeah. So this looks super amazing, but I've been trying not to look. Just let's go there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, it's huge. I mean, this wall, this is what I was looking for. Something that could cover this entire wall.
To get a piece this big from an artist would probably cost anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000. With our budget that we had,
Yeah.
and knowing that we had to do all these different spaces, we did a little DIY, not a little, it was a large DIY. And we spent about $550 on the materials to make this.
It's like exactly why I wanted you two in here. It just gives a statement piece in here that is needed, and it's incredible.
Thank you.
And we
That's
still
so
have
kind.
something to show you.
Come on over.
Come on over.
Okay, here are your lockers.
Yes, what? I love this. This is it. This feels like I just walked into like the nicest locker room I've ever been in. I love it. I love that there's a bench here. I love the look that it ties into the wood in there.
Yeah, your inspiration photos you showed us, pretty standard, right? We kind of took those ideas, and Britt and I designed these lockers, and we thought this was kind of a fun thing. Instead of having knobs, like you just open them, they're soft close.
Oh.
Yeah. Nick built these. He used Baltic birch. It's the same type of wood that you have in your merchandise area, and we wanted to match those tones. It also ties in really nicely with the maple, but it's a lot more affordable.
This is way cool. I feel like I just walked into like an NBA championship arena in the locker room, and I get to be one of the players.
Well, that is exactly what we wanted
Yeah.
you to feel. The biggest budget savers were creating our own art. We saved probably about $10,000 doing that. And then using the Baltic birch on the lockers gave it a really high-end feel on a lower budget.
What do you think about the overall look of everything?
It is truly everything that I wanted.
And we got it within your budget, in your timeline. That's like 3 slam dunks.
3 slam dunks.
Well, what's
So,
next?
Let's go lace them up and shoot some hoops.
Let's do
Last
it.
bucket buys coffee.
Last bucket buys coffee. Okay.
Last bucket?
Last bucket.
Yeah, because that's why I'm first, because I'm going to get the first one.